Oh yeah, nice and warm. It's not so warm outside because we got a lovely ice storm last night. Whew! Thing's loud. Yeah! It is quite icy up there. Look at that. Glistening in the sun. Woo! So it is Sunday, March 24th, 2024. The big ice and snowstorm came through last night. Power's been knocked out for a while now. Last night, trees were falling left and right. You could hear all these branches falling. They were quite loud. And obviously we have no power, no internet, and CMP says it'll probably be a couple days. I just can't get over how beautiful these trees look. That's the one nice thing about these ice storms. That and I can reach all these tree branches that are normally very high up. They're all down at surface level now. Like this is normally 20 feet in the air, but right now it's at the level of my chest and breaks off very easily. Oh man. You can see we got a good 4-6 inches of snow first, then it turned to freezing rain. So this is like hard ice, and then you get all the little chunks of ice coming off the trees now, because the wind is still a little bit high, not a ton of wind, but enough. But man, talk about a winter wonderland, but not the good kind where we get feet of snow, the bad kind where we get inches of ice. And it's just constant noise. I'm getting chunks of water and ice in my eyes because it's constantly falling all around me as it melts off, because the sun is out and it's going to get up to 40 degrees today or something like that. Hopefully this is good enough weather that CMP can get out, roll in the trucks, and get our power fixed. But wow, look at all this. Just the sound that these trees make when they're covered in ice. I mean, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's amazing. Of course, the generator noise kind of drowns it out. There's our Christmas tree, or one of them anyways. Keep getting drops of water in my eyeballs. It's the worst part about this. It's a little bit dangerous to be out here because things could fall at any moment. Chunks of ice, branches, trees. I mean, it can all come crashing down. But I want to go explore because these storms here are the most fun. Pine trees are especially dangerous because they let go of their branches pretty easily. And as you can see, they are bent way, way over. And this is pine tree territory down here, as you can see. Like that right there, that's some scary stuff. All that ice could come crashing down, or a whole branch. It would not be a good day. So I'm gonna give this one a kick because it's bending the opposite way, and we'll see what kind of reaction we get up there. Ready? Nothing coming off. Okay, it's pretty stuck then. I mean, you can't really see it, but there's just constant chunks of ice falling right now. Over here, this is all the boards and things that I dragged down a while ago to work on the dam. And oh my goodness. Yeah, you get these chunks of ice that, I mean, you can see the amount of force that had. It just dug right into the ice that's already here. And if that falls on your head, it doesn't feel good. See the ice down here. Ow! I just got huge chunks of ice falling on my head right now. Woo! That ice is unstable. Very unstable. I hear lots of noise over there. I don't know if it's an animal or what. Let's go investigate. We got the first shoots of grass from the spring that came up right before this storm in the warm days we had. Unfortunate timing for them. Oh man, look at all this. Where we had a lot of rain before this as well. And you can see that because the ice, plate ice, decided it was gonna form. And then the water line receded underneath that ice. So you got this false layer where the water is actually 6 inches, 8 inches below that. You can tell here, you put your head down under it. It's like a glacier here, right? Pretty cool. But this is the best tasting ice also, by the way. Yes, it is. The best stuff. Oh! And yes, I am aware that I basically just ate pond water. That's how this works. But it tastes good, I'm telling you. You should try it if you've never done that before. The route over that I cleared last time is a little treacherous. Everything is just ice, ice, ice everywhere. All these trees are bending over. So it's kind of sketchy. Woo! If I fell, I would be in this mess of deeper water than normal and ice surrounding me and mud and everything else because it's not warm enough to melt it all and it's not cold enough to keep the ice solid. So, I mean, just look at all the droplets coming from the trees above us. I mean, just look at that. It is so beautiful. I know this is the type of weather nobody wants to go out in, but like you should, because it is so gorgeous. And just look at this river flowing. You can see all the chunks of ice falling, and it is flowing this way so quickly. It's an aggressive river right now. You can see how it came all the way up here on the bank where the path normally is to walk on. In fact, I normally walk right there, I think. Yeah, I normally walk right here to get down to the log, and there's about 8 feet of the riverbank missing because the river has just been so high lately because we got a bunch of rain, then we got a bunch of snow, and now we got a bunch more rain on top of it, and now it's melting. So you can see there's some trapped higher water over there that will be soon finding its way down to join the brook. Oh yeah, duck under that, duck under all of this. Go around that. This is a path that the water often takes this way. And here's my, wow, that is deep. Look at that. That is normally dry land right there. Wow. Look at that thing go. It's all the way up, almost over the log on that end. Not as high as I've seen it. I've definitely seen it higher. You can tell that it's been higher because you can see where the grass, here, let me zoom in. See where the grass and mud and leaves are stuck to sticks further up, which shows that at one point the water was flowing at that level since the leaves are stuck there. In fact, I think water was flowing all the way up at that level. Pretty wild. I don't dare try to cross this today. It would be too slippery and risky, and then you got a whole other mud puddle on the other side. I don't know if you can see that over there, but it's all wet. And then, well, then trying to climb the hill, and I'm just not up for that today. I'll wait till it melts a little more, but wow. You can hear all the noise, all that ice starting to fall. It's so amazing. I'm kind of surprised that nothing fell off of this tree. It's like the one pine tree left down here. In this valley, sometimes you get the wind ripping through. And this pine tree is like the furthest one downstream remaining. The rest of this, if you look, is all deciduous. Most of the coniferous got logged out a number of years back. And I mean, there's a big patch of it further upriver, but that's the dark, creepy area where there's a spooky bicycle in the woods that moves once in a while. And no one knows how it got there or how it moves, but it does. It's kind of spooky. Things you see in the woods that you probably shouldn't talk about. People will think you're crazy, and the things in the woods don't like you talking about the weird things that go on in the woods, you know? But wow, yeah, I mean, all the bushes just plowed right over. One of those once a year ice storms. Changes the landscape, but it is so beautiful. That's all I had for today, besides, you know, roads being closed and everything else. But wow.